Very good evening. Today we are on day 31 on this wonderful series of enlightenment on no death wisdom sessions from various masters across the world. And we had a wonderful session with Dr. GK yesterday. And today we have another doctor coming onto this platform to share his profound wisdom on this enlightenment on no death. Looking at the title of this topic today, die in such a fashion that you don't need to vacate the body again. What a wonderful topic. So welcome Saurabh Ranjan ji. So I'll give a quick introduction about Saurabh ji. I know Master Saurabh ji since maybe about 12, 13 years. When I first met him in the Pyramid Valley, and he looked at me, he said, "Hey, you have dark eyes," sir. And then he started suggesting that go and read that book. You will get the answers. So he's like a ocean of knowledge, wisdom. So he read so many books. A former medical doctor turned into energy healer, embodies a vision of a healthier world where every individual is empowered to take care of his own well-being. Hailing from a rural background in Bihar, he understands the challenges of the roots of healthcare system in the villages. In his village, access to the licensed medical professional was like there was no such access. That led him to witness the transformative power of natural food and lifestyle choices. Due to under his maternal grandfather guidance, who was a spiritual sadhak, a seeker, the seeds of spiritual power got ingrained deep in the consciousness of this wonderful master. Despite these humble beginnings, Dr. Saurabh ji, he pursued his medical education, MBBS, in Maharashtra, eventually crossing paths with our Grandmaster Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, whose teachings sparked a deep exploration into the consciousness healing. Under Patriji's guidance, he read so many masters across the world, and he understood and delved into the profound connection between the thoughts, words, how they impact on the health. So transitioning from this conventional medicine to alternative healing, uh, Dr. Saurabh ji, he now focuses mainly on energy healing techniques like Japanese acupuncture, meridian healing, and he has witnessed a remarkable recoveries even among the patients facing serious conditions like stroke and cancer. Not just with surface level healing, Dr. Saurabh ji, he encourages individuals for deep introspection on life purpose through workshops, regression sessions, and he facilitates journeys into the past lives. So many other these alternative healing modalities. And his mission extends beyond these individual treatments, and he tirelessly spreads the awareness through workshops, training sessions, meditation classes, touching the lives across the various cities. His sessions infused with the soothing sounds of Tibetan singing bowls, guiding participants into a state of profound mindfulness, driven by a profound belief in self-empowerment and holistic wellness. Dr. Saurabh ji continues to inspire individual to take charge of their own health and embark on these transformative spiritual journeys. And he does a lot of sessions on PMC Hindi. If you go and type, on PMC Hindi, Dr. Saurabh Ranjan, so you will find a lot of wisdom sessions and kind of, I think, ask the doctor. I don't know what is it called in Hindi. Doctor se पूछिए, right? Something like that. So
Doctor se पूछो.
Doctor se पूछो. So that is a wonderful session where he invites all the doctors and he kind of have that dialogue with the doctors on these alternative healing modalities and meditation and spirituality. So such a wonderful awakened person. Thank you, Saurabh for accepting our invitation to come on to this PSM UK platform, even though you were there a couple of times on this platform. And we welcome you once again. Thank you. Platform is yours now.
Thank you, Ravi, for long introduction. Namaste. So, friends, today our topic is how to die permanently. How to die in such a fashion that you don't need to die again. Most of us have died more than 100 times. It's interesting if we can contemplate that how many times we have died in this earth body. Then you will realize we have died n number of times. So, do you want to die again? If you have to die again, is it possible to make this death the last death? So today we will ponder on that concept little bit. In Bhaj Govindam, Sankaracharya sings, Punarpi Janmam, Punarpi Marnam, Punarpi Janni Jatri Sayanam. We take birth again and again, we die again and again. We go into womb of mother again and again. Is it possible that we can reduce our frequency of death? If we can understand why we die, what happens after death, what is the purpose of death? There must be some purpose. If we have to incarnate again, if we have to learn more, why we don't learn in the same body for thousands of years? What's the difficulty? We have to contemplate. So we will contemplate on this little bit. But let's begin with the 5 minutes of meditation. I want you to go within yourself. The real source of knowledge, wisdom is within. Whenever we have to know answer of any question, we go on Google, searching the answer. That is not the right way. We have to go within in ourselves. Our higher self, our within is the real source of wisdom. So let's meditate for 5 minutes. Sit comfortably. You can take back support and we join our hands in Anapanasati. Kindly close your eyes. We will not just meditate on our breath. We will have this a inquisitive thought, knowing the purpose of death, the mechanism of death. Who knows, something may pop up in your consciousness. Kindly close your eyes. Let's relax our body. Feel your body from head to toe and relax it properly, deeply. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulder. Relax your arms. Relax your whole body. Command your body to relax, 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 and relax. When our body is reasonably relaxed, then we will take our attention on our breathing. Natural breathing. Breathing flows on its own. Breathing is going inside, breathing is flowing outside. Feel them. Feel the depth of breathing. Feel the rhythm of breathing. Feel the speed of breathing. Feel your each and every breath. While observing movement of breath, also observe space between the breath, gap between the breath. Why we die? What is the purpose of death? Allow universe to give you wisdom related to death, if necessary. Keep observing your natural breathing. In the silence, we can receive the wisdom. In the zero state, O Divine, give me all the necessary wisdom related to death so that I can die permanently. This death of present lifetime, shall be last death. Last 1 minute of meditation. Feel the silence within. Feel the space behind the eyes. And try to sense your non-physicalness. We are not physical being. We are actually non-physical. Our physical form doesn't represent our true reality. Last 30 seconds. Become aware of your physical environment. Become aware of your physical hands and legs. Slowly, gradually, get ready to come out of meditation. We are going to contemplate on the mechanism and purpose of death so that we can die permanently. Our present death of this body shall be last death. Now I want you to slowly put your palm on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Slowly massage your face and gently you can open your eyes. Let's get ready for contemplating death. Death is a taboo subject. Many people don't want to talk about death. But in spirituality, death is a essential topic. We need to understand death. What's death? What happened during death? What happens after death? So first, little bit of medical knowledge. What happens during death? Some of you must have saw the electrocardiogram, our heartbeat. If not in real, You must have seen this in movie. The heartbeat, when it becomes flat, that signifies death. In medical system, this electrocardiogram ECG is indicator of death, and pupillary reflex through light. We check the pupil reaction. Pupil is the central part of that black part of the eye. When light comes, it shrinks a little, but in a dead person, it doesn't shrink. And this is a very reliable test. One cannot master this pupil reflection by any yoga practice so far. And this book by Dr. Bruce Grayson is also a very good book on death process. Dr. Bruce Grayson is studying near-death experience for last 40 years at the University of Virginia. We die again and again. We take birth and again. But why? Why we have to die again? So let's little bit of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In second chapter, sloka comes, Vansansi jirnani yatha vihai navani gihnati naro parani. When our cloth gets old, torn out, then the owner of that cloth wear new cloth. Similarly, when a body gets senile, then soul changes the body. If we understand this concept that one cause of death is getting old, so if we can preserve our body in healthy, youthful condition, then it's a possibility that we can slow down. We can slow down the death process. We can delay the death process up to some extent. If you're not very conscious of our health, you're not mindful of our health, then obviously death will get ensued in earlier time. So we need to take care of our body. We need to take care of our health, physical health. And lots of works are being done on anti-aging process. How to stay healthy, how to stay youthful. Even Patriji has recommended one book by Ilchi Lee. I decided to live for 120 years. That is a good book. So beside this, the reason that our body gets old, so we have to die. The other reason, the main reason is that what's the difference between a child and an adult? Can anyone reply in the comment section or by raising the hand? What is the difference between a child and adult? Which is somewhat related to the mechanism of death, to the purpose of death.
I think when the child, with the child, the hormones, it's still growing and the cells are still growing. Whereas with an adult, the cells are slowly dying.
That's maybe true, but not in this context. That why we have to die. The reason is being that a child is very open for learning process. Child is always inquisitive. He wants to know whenever he gets new things. He's interested to know how it works, how it is. A child has learning temperament, open mindset. But when we get old, we think that if it is useful for me, then I will learn about it. If we are going to learn earn more money through it, then I will read about it, or I will learn about it. Our learning nature, learning temperament slows down with aging process. That is the one difference, a fine point, that we have to restart our life from 3 kg after every birth. So another question is, if we are starting our life from scratch, as a young child, do we lose whatever we learn in one lifetime, or it is there? And if it is there, then what's the form? In which form it is there in our consciousness? So we have 7 bodies. You must have heard about physical body, astral body, mental body, and causal body. Whenever we vacate our body, in our every death process, we lose our astral body and mental body, but the causal body remains same. So whatever we are learning, if that learning has reached to causal body, then it has high propensity to stay with us. If it is in astral or mental, it may lose. Although that also varies condition to condition, that if it can be transported during life review process or not. So whatever we are learning, we need to contemplate that, is that learning is reaching to my causal body? A mental body and causal body are somewhat related, but there's fine difference. In the mental body, the learning is as a concrete, but in causal body, it is as an abstract learning. If you are reading some book, and if you are focusing on the name of the author, it is concrete. And if you are just focusing that author is saying this and this, then we are focusing on abstract. So concrete concept and abstract concept, we need to contemplate a bit to understand the functioning of mental body and causal body. Causal body, if something reaches to causal body, then it becomes our permanent part, relatively permanent part. And what happens after death in that matter? This is scene of a movie named Astral City. Our healing happens on the other side if healing is required. And whatever trauma we face, whatever regret we have, whatever abuse we do to our body, in that proportion, we need healing. Those people who are happy-go-lucky person, who don't take various experience of life much seriously, such people needs minimal healing. As per the need, healing happens on the other side. And after the healing process, we go to hall of review. We review our life. This is the most important event after death. Life review. In the presence of Ascended Master, Council of Elders, our spirit guides, our non-physical guide are there. In their presence, we review our whole life, whatever we did and what we didn't did. We analyze our every thought, our every word, and our every act. Every promises we made, but we didn't fulfill. Every opportunity missed. Every significant emotion, we review them. And at such time, most of the soul starts regretting that he or she missed the opportunity. This life review process, if we understand the essence of that, we can add that life review consciously in our while we are in the physical body right now. It is possible. We don't contemplate in our life. That's the thing. That's the problem. This life is for learning. This earth has been described as a school for souls, school for us. So we need to contemplate on our life on daily basis. Am I living righteous life? Am I fulfilling my life purpose? Did I made any mistake today? If we contemplate on frequent basis, then we can do the course correction of our mistakes. Mistakes means missing the opportunity where we can learn something or when we can do something, when we are where we need to do something but we are not doing something as per our duty, as per our dharma. Duty is in social sense, but the real duty is in cosmic sense. Dharma. This dharma comes in Bhagavad Gita as well. There are recurring context of mentioning that God, Krishna mentioned, asked Arjuna to perform his duty. Your duty is to fight in the war. Do your dharma. For Arjuna, it was easy. Krishna is asking to do the dharma. In our case, we have to discover our dharma by ourselves. What is my dharma? What is my cosmic duty? It is not social duty or family duty. Social duty, social responsibility, family responsibility can be the part of the bigger picture. But the cosmic duty is directly related to our soul journey. What we can add, what value we can add in this earth realm. How we can beautify this plane. And this has been described in one sentence of Upanishad, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. When we realize Satya, the truth, then we become Shiva. That is, we start doing welfare. And when we are capable of doing welfare for people around us, then we start beautifying this world. So, one of the responsibility of every soul is to make this world beautiful in individual capacity. Whatever you can do, whatever you feel to do, you have to discover your dharma by yourself. And that seed of dharma is ingrained in causal body, Karan Sarir. That's why Karan Sarir is known as Karan. Because it has Karan. Karan is the cause of our life, our physical life. And if we can discover that cause, then our journey will be complete in a beautiful way. And learning process is a continuous process. Michelangelo is learning even at the age of 87. See, in the brain of child, in the mind of child, and in the mind of adult or brain of the adult, mind is software and brain is hardware. We can use interchangeably. Functionally, there is no much difference, but it is attitude. When we become adult, we think I know this much and I don't need to know. That becomes hindrance to learn. We can be like child, ready to learn. Even if on any topic you know, You can be silent whenever some discussion is going on. I don't know. In Zen, it is called beginner's mind. It's good to have beginner's mind, a child mind, ready to learn, ready to listen, even if you know some concept on that topic. So this learning temperament is very much needed. And any difficulty we face in our life, that is actually opportunity to learn. And if we learn properly, if we utilize that opportunity, that difficulty goes away. Whenever we are going through any problem, any difficulty, we think that what karma I did, why I am facing so difficulty, why God is punishing me. Some people think in that manner. Instead of that, we should focus what the lesson which I need to learn. God doesn't want to punish us. God doesn't want to give you pain. God is not interested to give you pain. In our ignorance, we go through pain. When we think I am victim consciousness and learning consciousness. We have to shift from victim consciousness to learning mindset, learner consciousness. Unfortunately, though in New Age, much spirituality has been promoted at so many forums, but still many people are living in the victim consciousness. We are not victim. We need to learn consciously, actively, and then we can become creator of our reality. So whenever there is any difficulty, learn to think what I can learn here. And if you're not able to decode your lesson, at least you can learn at patience at that moment. If you're trying to do something, I mean, if you are not able to manifest, then you are learning patience. And some point of time, you need to learn love, that giving care to whoever is around you. And when this love is being demonstrated to community, to humanity, it is known as service. So patience, love, and service are the few lessons, although Robert Schwartz described near about 30 lessons which we learn in Earth body. And the life review process can be after life review or before life review. After death, we also go through, we meet our departed relatives, our friends. And that moment is a moment of joy, because reuniting with old friends is a good experience for us. That is one thing. And the life review, we can say that life review as a day of judgment, although it is not a very good word, because master don't judge us. Universe or God doesn't judge us, but it is in form of evaluation, in assessment, that how conscious, how mindful we lived our life. So just for ease of convenience, I have decided in 3 parts. It is not very hard and fast. That if we are dying with 0 regret, then you are at least passed the exam. If Earth is a school, then every life, every death is like exam. So if you can die without regret, without guilt, that is also a great thing. Whatever we want to do, we should do. There is one proverb Don't die with music in your ear. Whatever you want to do, you should do. If you want to roam the world, roam the world. If you want to learn something, do learn something. Don't think much. Dying without regret, without guilt, without anger for anyone. If you have conflict with someone, forgive that fellow. If someone is angry with you, go and ask for forgiveness. So at least we should die with that minimum level of maturity. So if you are dying without regret, at least we are passing the exam. In many school system, if we are getting 50% marks, we will qualify the exam. More than that, if we are aware of our life purpose, which is ingrained in our causal body, Karan Sarir, and if we fulfill our life purpose, then our causal body grows. Among the 7 bodies, physical, astral, mental body, mental bodies doesn't grow. Astral body, mental body gets purified so that it doesn't become obstacle when we want to do whatever we want to do, our dharma, our purpose. But once astral body and mental body is pure and we are pursuing our life purpose, then causal body grows. One of the purpose of meditation, Patriji has been described this concept in one of his lecture. That purpose of meditation is to develop our causal body, Karan Sari. And the more we are engaged in our life purpose, this causal body grows. And if you are fulfilled, if you have fulfilled your life purpose, if your causal body has developed, then I am just giving that such fellow has passed that exam with distinction. And if you are dying like a master, most of you knowing what is the meaning of master? Master one is one who knows that he is not a physical body, but non-physical consciousness 24/7, whose crown is active. If you are a master, if you are dying like a master, that is vacating the physical body consciously. We go into sleep unconsciously. If you are going into a sleep unconsciously, there is high chances we will go into death unconsciously. If we can go into death consciously, that's a great thing. We can practice that. When we go into sleep, we should meditate and then we go into sleep. It is possible that we can stay aware while physical body is asleep. If you can die like a master, vacating body consciously, then we have attained 100 out of 100 marks. And then such a fellow doesn't need to return. Or if one has to return, then he return like a avatar. Avatar is that entity who comes only for helping the humanity. He doesn't have personal affair, personal matter to come in the physical body. So we need to contemplate and if possible, at least die without regret, without complaint, without anger towards anyone. Harmonize your relationship as early as possible. Positive karma and negative karma. If you have attachment, that also becomes karma. If you have anger, that also becomes karmic bond. Try to die without having conflict with anyone. Try to minimize your karmic entanglement with other fellows. And I also want to say one more concept, like at the end, it doesn't matter how much you earned in your life. You were a successful businessman or high at the high position in your job, or you were a simple employee. You were living in the city or town, or you were living in the village. You reached a rich life or you lived a poor life. At the end, nothing such thing matters. But what matters? It matters love. How much love we gave and how much love we allowed from others. Giving love is important and accepting love is important. Many people, many sattvic people, they are okay. They can help others. They can give. But when it is time to receive, they will say, no, don't give. I will not accept this gift. Or sometimes appreciation. Some sattvic people don't accept appreciation. This is not healthy. We should be open to give and open to receive. Giving and receiving goes in harmony, goes in balance. If we can give freely, if we are receiving freely, then we can give freely. Where there is need to give, you need to give love there at that place, in that relationship. And where someone is appreciating you, take the appreciation, accept the appreciation, accept the gift. At the end, only love matters, not what physical condition you went through in your physical life. At what age you are dying, that doesn't matter. You are dying in healthy body or you are dying in a ill body, sick body, doesn't matter. What matters is how much love we were able to give and how much love we are able to receive. So this is my take, my understanding on death topic. Learn to live consciously and ultimately learn to die consciously. Give love, receive love. Discover your purpose of life and try to live your purpose. Try to develop your causal body. If you are able to start developing causal body consciously, that is also known as enlightenment. Enlightenment is a big term. In the map of consciousness, David Hawkins described enlightenment as a 700 and it goes till 1000. So gradually our enlightenment grows. The more we are able to understand our life purpose, and beside our life purpose, the divine will, what divine wants to do in this, for this planet, how the divine wants to develop this earth realm. The more we can understand, the more we can cooperate with other conscious co-creators, other masters. So that is the different level of enlightenment. For that, I recommend reading Map of Consciousness of David Hawkins. The first book of David Hawkins, Power versus Force, is more popular. That's also good, but Map of Consciousness is even better. So with this, I would take a pause and I will open the forum for any discussion, any question answer, whatever I have able to learn through my own meditative insight and little bit of swadhyaya I did share. So, yeah.
Thank you, Saurabh-ji. I know, we said that this is the time, then you absolutely stopped at that point. But otherwise, I know there is a lot of subject that can come out.
Yes.
because of the time constraint, I think, because I said, okay, 145 or maybe 220, 225, then you exactly stopped it. Usually it doesn't happen, but good. So Thank you for sharing this wonderful. This is a complete new insight today. Complete new insight about causal body. We've been having these sessions since last 30 days, and this is the 31st day. And you have given a wonderful concept today. And it's very easy to implement. Very, very easy to implement for everyone. I mean, whatever so far we have learned, that is also easy to implement. And this is even more, it is giving more kind of motivation, inspiration to do, to implement whatever we have learned last 30 days from the various masters. Starting from the, the difference between the just born baby and old age person, the learning temperament. Because of that, we need to start again. That's a profound statement. And explaining about the mental body and causal body, and where happy people after, on the other side, happy people, they don't need more of healing. And after healing, we go to the all of review, and in the presence of ascended masters, we review all our things, and every thought, every word, every act, every promise that unfulfilled, everything we review. What a beautiful thing that we design, and again we review, and then we come back again to learn. So you emphasize more on attitude of learning, importance of attitude of learning, how important it is to fulfill our life and to know the purpose of our life. And mistake is a missed opportunity. And beautifully put, missed opportunity, and we can correct it again, right? Because we have missed it and we can correct it. So, and you nicely elucidated about the cosmic dharma, not the social dharma, not the family dharma. Cosmic dharma is directly professional to the soul journey. Wow. And Satyam Shivam Sundaram, we only know in the in the song. But now whenever we listen to that song, now we know the beautiful essence of Satyam Shivam Sundaram. And as you said, seed of cosmic dharma is recorded in our causal body, and we can find our purpose. And again and again, you emphasized on beginner's mind, open mind, child mind, and the learning, open to the learnings, and emphasized on our own ignorance makes us to go through the pain. Victim consciousness, this is deeply, deeply rooted in many of the human beings. Many of us, many of the people, even after having this new age science, play that victimhood in every aspect of the life. And it is it has become very common. So in every other thing, we kind of exhibit that victim consciousness. And other people also, the same people who have gone through that victim consciousness, they are under victim consciousness, they also kind of support that. So, and last, beautifully you mentioned, no matter how much you earn, no matter whatever the popularity you gain, no matter at what age you die, no matter whether you die healthy or sick, nothing matters. Only matters is giving love and receiving love, which is more and more important for the people who are in so-called spirituality. If somebody says thank you, oh, why to say thank you? No. Yes, thank you means good. We can accept it, accept every gift. And if you are receiving freely, then we can give freely. Wow, beautifully said, beautifully said. Thank you. An amazing subject today, so beautifully put together. And we definitely would like to have, I think because of the time you stopped, I can feel that. I think next time we can, yeah. Yes, thank you, Saurabhji. Yes, yes, sir. Please. Okay, I need to unmute or what? No, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Saurabh.
Thank you, sir.
And I know definitely you will nail the session because a lot of information and a lot of practicality you hold on each and every topic in spiritual science. And first time I'm listening about this pass and fail concept among all the sessions I have gone through. And yes, really, it's a very important point because every situation has got its own pass and fail. So one has to understand very clearly, how best they did. So this is a new dimension to look into it. And apart from that, your support in North India, especially as of now, maybe in future, definitely you are roaming around so many countries, more than 40 is the number which I have in my mind, always about you. And in North India, especially, you are doing a very good support with all the alternate systems. Though you are a medical doctor and can earn a lot of money, but you are giving a very good support with the soul science and meditation and the alternate therapies. And especially, I bow down for the holistic doctors platform. So every Sunday, I struggle myself to attend that session because all the efforts you are making, at least attending for 1 hour in the early morning. So now the daylight saving at 6:30, I'm happy. So that's why I am able to attend that session. And for all the people in this platform, and Dr. Saurav Ranjan and Devjot, these two together took a great responsibility to, pull all the holistic doctors across the globe onto a single platform. And so one can attend those sessions. So the doctors turned into spirituality, and little by little, they are trying to create that great holistic platform with the help of so many doctors across the globe. By heart, they work for the soul only. So, and thank you very much for your time to UK. And every day, every speaker is really very great in their own way. And thank you, Ravi, for your beautiful narration as well. Thank you, Saurabh.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, relax.
Thank you so much, Saurabh-ji. Really, really, we need more sessions from you. So long sessions and such enlightening session. So some sessions will leave it being in the mind level, but today's session, I felt like going beyond the mind and connecting with the soul consciousness. That's why my soul is jumping with so much of joy. So the points which I've liked is how I would like to continue to work according to the divine will of universe or divine will of God. So when we realize this thing, we can consciously work with all the conscious co-creators on the planet Earth. So how can we beautify this world, that cosmic dharma, cosmic duty, adding value to this planet Earth and people, and also about this causal body. So if wisdom reaches and stored in the Karana Sharira, then it is like permanent wisdom. Wow, so much to learn from this subject, and I have learned and gained so much. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Let me, yes, friends, I can see Monica ji mentioning that you are very down to earth. I see him personally, and he's so modest. He's a friend to everybody, and he connects with everybody. He doesn't have any reservations. If whoever he comes across, he's same. So same behavior, same attitude, same receiving. Amazing person. You truly said, Monica ji, that you could feel that he's down to earth. I can vouch for it because I have seen him personally so many times. so so down to earth. And Pavani ji, thank you. And any other friends, anybody wants to talk or ask any questions, feel free. He actually I think I called so many times. I sent so many messages to Ranjanji. Every time I send for any guidance, he will immediately respond saying, "Yes, you can go for that." And he will say that he guides on acupuncture, and he says that he has given so many tips. When I was in India during COVID, he visited our place. He was there with us for few days during COVID, and such a nice person, amazing person. So you can ask and you can attend those Hindi speaking people. You can attend definitely, as GK sir mentioned. It is very Dr. Se Pucho, that session you can attend, and also you can connect with him on the Facebook or in different forums. Where you can receive so much of guidance. If you ask, okay, I want to understand about this concept, you will just say, go and read that book. And for me, he suggested during COVID, I said, like, I want to read some. He's suggested 50 spiritual classics, I think, something like that. And then, he suggested so many books. Amazing person. A lot of ocean of wisdom he has. Thank you. And yes, Indu Sud, he said, yeah. So yeah, everybody is sharing their gratitude. Anybody wants to talk? We'll
any question related to the topic
any
of today?
Yes.
That would be better. It's okay. I talk on many topics, but today we should talk with the death topic.
Yes.
So those who have listened this topic properly, are you feeling comfortable that this death can be your last death?
I can feel that, this is amazing. Definitely it's a thing, to implement from now, the simple things that you have shared. Definitely, yes. For me, somebody wants to talk.
Yeah, I think, yes, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, we've heard that so many times. But obviously, that's always in our minds, in our lives, how we go on about it, Satya, when it comes to being fair, being truthful. Shivam, the Shiva and Parvati, and the divinity, the bhakti, and Sundaram, beautifying the environment, beautifying your house, beautifying your language. It encompasses so many things, and really, I really loved what you had to say about that, because you go and you clean the environment, you're cleaning your house, and you're trying to the mindset is all about beautifying everything around you, and mentally as well. So thank you very much.
Thanks. If you found it useful.
Thank you. Yes, friends. Anybody wants to talk? Any questions? Feel free. He can answer from, a different angle. If you have any questions, feel free. You can freely ask.
Thank you, Master. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom. I'm still feeling your energy because I'm a healer as well. Your energy is so calming, so peaceful. Like, someone put the ice, I feel like that. The wisdom you shared today is gone with so many with my own life experiences. Thank you so much for clearing some, because sometimes about you are on the right path, but you need some guidance even though going through that path. I know this is my last reincarnation. After this, I'm not coming back to earth. I have a task, plenty of tasks they gave me. I have to do that, and every day, I get the from cosmic energy, so many vibration. Yesterday, from nowhere, 2-3 days ago, they told me to do meditation. They guide me, and when the people are around me, I have no idea who is there, from where this person is joining. But the cosmic energies, when they go through that person, the amazing work done, and I feel so gratitude for that, so humble for that, that I'm like you said, I'm very kind of person who won't take love and those things easily seriously. For me, I don't feel like, I think I'm a medium. The things are coming through me, but there is a restriction for me, is I don't know why. I can share my love with other, but there is a barrier when it is means from other people to give me love. I don't know how I can overcome from this.
Start with some small steps, baby steps. Taking baby steps is easy in the direction you want to move.
Thank you, sir. Actually, I got love married with him, and that person left me with my both boys when they were 3 and 5 years old, and he got married to someone else. So my trust in marriages and love is completely gone. I'm now in a frequency where I can give my love to other people, And I know that is not a good thing. I try my level so hard. It is 18 years, but I won't, means I can't overcome from that thing, that I deeply love someone and he hurt me. Even after having kids, he left me. So now I surrender myself to humanity, that, okay, divine, the love I have, I can share with the people, I can heal people, I can help them. But yeah, prayer for me to come to this track where I can accept love. Sorry. I don't know why I don't feel like that.
I would recommend you to go through one Robert Swartz literature. Robert Swartz. Have you ever read that book name?
Yes, Robert Scott.
It's
Yeah,
Your
I will
Soul.
like. Yeah.
Going through this book will definitely help you to understand your soul contract.
Thank you so much.
Robert says, and which I believe Patriji was very, he used to recommend Robert Swartz very much. We plan our life, whatever experience we will go through. It appears challenging for our lower mind, our conscious mind, our social mind. But from higher perspective, it is okay for us to go through that experience, but with purpose, some lesson. And if you can identify that purpose, that contract, that lesson, then life becomes beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I will try my level best. I will go through this book, and I saw my two past life where I saw my soul contracts as well, where I know this person don't want to leave me from my previous lifetime, and I have to do that code cutting. I have to do, I cancel my contract with him. I didn't want to continue because this person have so much fears of attachment, and this person don't want to detach from myself. So that's why I choose the healing path, so that I can heal that part. But I go through this book and maybe I got more wisdom. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
You're on mute,
Oh,
Ravi.
sorry. Yeah, I did send the book name. Somebody was asking. So yeah, iPhone. Okay, kindly watch movie Hostel City. Okay, you answered it. What is soul healing? Yeah. Thank you. Saurabhji already answered. Okay, that's good. Book, I think in the end you suggested. So yeah, friends, anybody has anything? Going to conclude. Okay, you have mentioned not to, yeah, I saw you have mentioned not to create karma. It's so difficult, but sometimes we do it without our knowledge. Any simple method to follow?
Two things. I will recommend two things. In most of the place, when we have some duty, we have to do something. Think that you are a medium of divine. You are not doing with your personal intention, but God has placed you at that place at that moment to do that action, to do that duty. Become medium of divine. That is one way to come out of karmic bond. And other thing is, we should decrease any complaint or any judgment to other people, to trivial things, to political news, to social events. When we judge, when we comment, we entangle our thought energy, our mind in that event, in that karma. So we should not comment in any affair unless and until you have responsibility in that event, you have a role to play. We should refrain from any judgment or any comment. keep yourself aloof. That's will save from you from getting entangled with others people's karma. And where where you have to do something, think you are a medium. If you are not a doer, no more karma. In Bhagavad Gita, that is known as Karma Yoga, doing karma but not thinking that you are a doer. Act as a medium of divine. So you are free from karma then.
Great, great. Thank you. Great advice, Saurabhji. Okay, friends, such a lovely, wonderful session today. Amazing session. One other wonderful session. Thank you for once again our gratitude, immense gratitude to you, Saurabhji. You were there on this platform before, sharing a profound wisdom. Again, today is another level of wisdom, and we would like to have more and more sessions on PSSM UK platform, or any PSSM platform, so that we can learn something out of it. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining the sessions. Let us meet again at the same time with one other master tomorrow. Thank you so much.